some more severe weather is on the way. And it is Tuesday, March 31st, 2026. And we got severe weather on the table for today as we get into April. I'm going to be talking about what you need to know about this upcoming severe weather chance. So let's jump straight into today's video. So I want to start off with our day one outlook for today, Tuesday, March 31st, 2026. We have a slight risk in effect for parts of the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes region. This is a slight risk. This is going to be your level 2 out of 5, a slight risk. We got another slight risk down here in parts of Texas and Oklahoma. Severe weather is going to be a potential today, but we also do got that marginal risk. So please make sure you're having a way to be staying weather aware today. That marginal risk is that green right there. If we take a look at the HRRR future radar here, you can see these storms will start popping up later today. We're already having a few storms out here, as you can see. We're having some rain and maybe even a few thunderstorms up there, and having some storms out here. But these will start coming together some more. So if we push this up a little bit more, you can see that they'll really start getting their act together. This is around midnight, so they notice a few of these storms that pop up before, like you can notice a few of these storms that pop up over here, and we do have a risk for tornadoes today. So you can see that's the future radar of some of the storms, and also you might notice some of those storms down there. So if we do check out our tornado risk for today, you can see this is our 2% tornado risk today. So in these areas, there is going to be a chance for a tornado. Lower probability, 2% tornado risk, but we also got this tornado conditional intensity group 1 risk. So if a tornado does occur, there's a chance that could be strong, but that it's a lower probability. And then this is going to be your hail outlook, and this is going to be your wind outlook right here. Let me switch over to the wind outlook, and this is going to be your wind outlook right there. So damaging winds and hail are going to be main concern, but we cannot rule out a isolated tornado or two inside of that highlight area. So just make sure you're having a way to get alerts today. Some of these storms could be going overnight as well, and if you see any of those light green colors, those are just for some general thunderstorms and stuff like that. So yeah, just make sure you're having a way to get alerts today, and stay tuned to forecast and be aware for any upcoming watches and warnings. So yeah, all right. Anyways, let's check out our day 2 outlook. Okay, so we got multiple days of severe weather. Let's check out our day 2 outlook for tomorrow, Wednesday, April 1st, where we have a marginal risk over here from parts of Texas going all the way up there towards parts of Missouri. That's a marginal risk. And then we also got this level 2 out of 5 slight risk in the middle here in that yellow. So that's for tomorrow. Tomorrow is probably going to be pretty significant, tomorrow on Wednesday. Then we also got this marginal risk over here on tomorrow, Wednesday as well, where if these guys severe storms will be potential. If you check out the tornado risk is going to be a little bit higher, because if you see a few strong tornadoes, as you can see, that tornado conditional intensity group 1. But we also got that 2% tornado risk. That's over there in the southern plains up there into parts of northwestern Missouri. So please make sure you're having alerts on this day as well. We also got some wind risks though as well, where some stronger winds will be a potential. And we also got this hail risk. We could see some pretty large hail as well. So yeah, that's what's going on. If we check out the future radar here, let's fast forward it up to this day. So storms are going to pop up later as those storms, but like there's going to be a tornado risk. It's not that high, but we definitely do have a tornado risk out. So for tomorrow. So if we push this up to April 1st for those storms that will pop up April 1st, you can see there's some of those storms that might start popping up. That's for tonight's storms, I think. Yeah, there's some of those storms that could pop up tomorrow. On Wednesday, April 1st, those are some of those storms that could start popping up. Damaging winds, hail, tornadoes are all a potential. Afternoon to the evening, if we check this out, probably the evening into the night. This is 9 p.m. Eastern over there in parts of the plains. So yeah, definitely got to be watching tomorrow for potential severe weather. But it doesn't stop there. We got to be watching Thursday as well, okay? For Thursday, April 2nd, we got to be watching for potential severe weather in these areas. You can see we got this level 1 out of 5 marginal risk and a level 2 out of 5 slight risk. This will be changed a little bit. It will probably be moved around maybe a little bit, but yeah, we got to be watching this day as well. And general thunderstorms are going to be a potential in these areas for Thursday, April 2nd. So yeah, so let's switch over to our GFS model here so I can show you guys why these storms are happening. So we're having all this moisture get pulled up from the Gulf here. Let me show you guys all this. We're having all this moisture get pulled up from the Gulf. Look at all that. Look at all of that moisture. And it's probably going to be pretty nice out for some of you guys. Pretty humid, pretty nice out, pretty warm and everything. But all of that moisture is going to be pulled up. There's some other stuff that's going on that's making the ingredients come together for some of these storms. But we're having all of that moisture that's going to get pulled up. Then we're going to have some warmth, and we're going to get cold. We're going to have warmth. It's classic spring. It's going to go warm. It's going to go cold. It's going to go warm. It's going to go cold. But as you can see there, it's all that moisture get pulled up, and you can see it's pretty crazy too. It just changes a lot, moves around, all that moisture. But that's kind of why the storms are happening, because they have all that moisture to work with and stuff like that. And if we check out convective available potential energy, I've been saying consecutive, but it's convective. I don't know why I've been saying consecutive, but it's convective anyways. This is convective available potential energy here. We're gonna have some chances for some tornadoes out there. I just don't think it's gonna be the highest. I think definitely as we get more into the towards Friday and stuff, I think that's when we gotta really start to be watching like the tornado potentials. But as you can see there, there's that shot of Cape that we're gonna have today, and then we're just gonna have some Cape come up, and then around April 3rd, see that we gotta be watching that April 3rd system though too, that potentially will come through. So if we switch over to our precipitation type here, we'll talk about the day 4 probability here soon, but if you check out the future radar here, the storms will start developing, and there might be a few snow type of stuff going on up here. Might have some winter weather and stuff happen up there and everything, so be prepared for potential rough travel up there, nothing too crazy. And then just up here we could have some snow while all of that severe weather is happening down south around these areas. So but if we push this up some more here, there's that April 1st severe weather system, that one right there. Wednesday is that Wednesday severe weather system that's eventually going to push through, and on Thursday that thing will kind of go north and cause that severe weather on Thursday instead of that risk up there. As you can see right there, we're going to have some snow on top of it. And then that's that severe weather system. Let me push it up some more here to around April 3rd here. This is our other system that we got to be watching as well, that has potential to cause some potential severe weather within these areas, which is why we have a day 4 probability out, I believe. So let me show you guys that, and then that will eventually move east. So there's a chance we might have a few severe storms out here on Easter, but I think it might be more of a rain threat. But if we switch over to the probabilistic outlook, you can see that we have a 15% any severe risk probability out here from parts of northern Oklahoma over there towards southern Iowa. So that's something that we got to be watching very closely as well. And multiple days of severe weather going on, so that's something that we got to be watching very closely. So and there's also going to be a big risk for excessive rainfall on all of these. Like for today, we could see some excessive rainfall in these areas, flooding possible. Tomorrow on Wednesday, April 1st, we could be seeing some excessive rainfall within these areas. On Thursday, April 2nd, excessive rainfall in these areas. On Friday, April 3rd, we could be seeing excessive rainfall in these areas. Then on Saturday, April 4th, we could be seeing potential excessive rainfall within these areas. So that's definitely something to be watching very closely as well. Not just severe weather, but also the excessive rainfall. And we also got some fire risks going on in eastern New Mexico and western Texas, and that will continue over the next few days. So just be aware for elevated fire weather risks down there. So that's pretty much what's going on with that. So if we switch over to our precipitation type radar here, actually now let's check out the temperature anomaly here. Let's check out the temperature anomaly. So we're you can see here, it's very nice out for some of you guys. It's gonna get pretty nice out. Could get into 70s and stuff for some places. Look how nice it's gonna be out there today. We're having all that warmth sit over there. It's probably gonna be pretty warm and humid too. So but you can see that we're trying to have some cold air trying to seep down up here. Let me push this up some more. Some of that cold front that could come through around April 2nd. We could have that cold front, have all that warmth continue down here. But our temperatures are kind of just going to be all over the place, as you can see right here. So we're going to have this major Easter thing of cold air come down. So Easter, I think it's going to be pretty cold for a lot of you guys. So yeah, just prepare for that. So yeah, Easter is probably going to be pretty cold. It's probably going to be pretty cold over here from all the way from Easter all the way to like April 9th. Because then we could see maybe a little bit more warmth come through, and then maybe cold again. So I do see some more cold air coming through. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. If you check out the outlook for temperatures, CPC climate, you can see that we are expecting some above average temperatures, above normal temperatures inside of those areas. And that's that 6 to 10 day outlook, and 36% chance of near normal temperatures in that gray. Then you got below normal potentially in those blue areas. So yeah, that's pretty much what is going on right now. And yeah, that's pretty much all the weather talk I have for you today. Thank you guys for watching. And I actually created a website that you guys can check out. That's a pretty big announcement. Let me show you guys my website. But yeah, you guys should go check it out. I made a post on my YouTube channel about it. So yeah, it has all kinds of cool stuff on there. Let me show you guys here. Oops, there we go. So honestly, it's been cool, I think, but I was working on it for a while, so I was still gonna probably have some problems with it. As you can see right here, this is my new website. As you can see that if you scroll down, it shows all the weather conditions. It shows the forecast discussion, 5-day forecast discussion, weekly severe weather chances. It's probably gonna be a little bit hard to read though for some people. I'm trying to figure out how to make this way easier to read and everything like that. Winter weather forecast, and then I even have my own confidence outlook. As you can see here, I have high confidence in that red area for today for severe weather, though it's not official though. And then these are my that's the fire weather outlook, so you guys can check out by the SPC. And then you can see all that excessive rainfall outlooks and stuff. So, and it does say that like you can change to pages. I'm trying to make it so that you can't do that, but anyways, yeah, there's probably gonna be a few typos and everything, but anyways. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next weather update video.